Okay. Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the next topic, that is the role of microorganism in soil fertility and crop production. Then next we discuss about the biological nitrogen fixation. What is meant by biological nitrogen fixation and the types of that biological nitrogen fixation. So let us see first one, the role of microorganism or microbes in soil fertility and crop production. So simple topic is there. As we know that the soil microorganism that plays a very important role in each and every transformation process. For example, in carbon cycle, in nitrogen cycle, in phosphorus cycle, different transformation is takes place. So in that transformation, that microbes or microorganism plays very important role. Okay, so this is very important. Next, some of the microorganisms having the active role in the soil fertility as a result of their involvement in the cycle of nutrients like carbon, nitrogen, which are required for the plant growth. So as we already discussed about that, so during transformation process, that microbes secrete some of the metabolites or substances or polysaccharides or antibiotics, so that plays very important role in the separation or control of soil borne plant pathogen, as well as it increases the nutrient content in the soil. Next, for example, soil microorganism is responsible for the decomposition of organic matter entering in the soil. For example, plant litter, and therefore in the cycling of nutrient in the soil. That means what? As we know that organic matter decomposition, what is meant by organic matter? Organic matter is nothing but the waste product of the crops or the plants and the waste product of the animals. So after the decomposition of plant waste and animal waste, so during that decomposition, microbes plays very important role. And after complete decomposition, what happens? Different nutrients that which is secreted by the different microbes, so that present in the soil. So what happens? Due to the presence of nutrients, the microbial activity in the soil or soil rhizosphere, it increases. As a result of, there is a recycling of nutrient of soil continuously due to the continuous decomposition of organic matter. Next, certain soil microorganisms such as mycorrhiza fungi can also increase the availability of mineral nutrients like phosphorus to the plants. As we know that mycorrhiza means what? The symbiotic association between the fungi and roots of the higher plants. Okay, so what happens here? When the fungi, then when that fungi attaches or comes in contact with the roots, so root that tightly attaches to the, or that fungi that tightly attaches to the roots. Okay, so the fungi can go deep and deep in the soil in a search of nutrient or in water. So among all the micronutrient, phosphorus nutrient they directly absorb by the mycorrhizal fungi. So that's why the content of phosphorus or requirement of the phosphorus of the plants is fulfilled. So that's why that mycorrhiza, that is the that kind of fungi, that plays very important role to enrich the micronutrient like phosphorus. Next, certain soil microorganism, as we already discussed, that other microorganism can increase the amount of nutrients present in the soil. For instance, nitrogen fixing bacteria can transform nitrogen gas present in the soil atmosphere into soluble nitrogenous compound that plants roots can utilize for the growth. That means, as we know that if you take the nitrogen cycle, so whatever the nitrogen which is present in the soil, so that nitrogen is not directly absorbed by the plants, so that nitrogen is converted into the different nitrogenous compound, that is atmospheric nitrogen firstly is converted into ammonia, called as ammonification. Then from that ammonia is converted into the nitrite, and from nitrite is converted into nitrite is converted into nitrobacter. So that conversion, that is from the atmospheric nitrogen, is converted into the different nitrogenous compound like ammonia, nitrite and nitrate. And when the nitrate form is there, or nitrate form of nitrogen is present in the soil, so that nitrate form of nitrogen is absorbed by the plants. So for the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen up to the nitrate, so for that conversion, what happens here? For that conversion, what happens? Different microorganism like Nitrosomonas, Nitrobacter. Okay, so that microorganism plays the important role for the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into the different nitrogenous products like ammonia, nitrite and nitrate. So that's why that then this microorganism which improve the fertility of the soil, okay, then it contribute to the plant growth, have been termed biofertilizers and are receiving increased attenuation for use as a microbial inoculants in agriculture. That means when we use the biofertilizers, so biofertilizer means what? The different living microorganism, beneficial living microorganism that increases or enhance the growth of the plants. Okay, so that's why that microorganism plays very important role. Then regarding nitrogen fixation or regarding biological nitrogen fixation, what is meant by biological nitrogen fixation? The atmospheric nitrogen, here it is mentioned, the atmospheric nitrogen is directly converted into the nitrogenous compound. That is, atmospheric nitrogen is converted into ammonia, nitrite, nitrate. Okay, so that conversion takes place. That is, atmospheric nitrogen is converted into nitrate. So that conversion takes place through the different microorganism, and that process is called as an biological nitrogen fixation. So biological nitrogen fixation means what? The atmospheric nitrogen is converted into ammonia, and from ammonia it is converted into nitrite, and nitrite from it converted into nitrate. So that whole process is called as an biological nitrogen fixation. This microorganism is also called as an diazotrophs. Those microorganism is responsible for the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogenous compound. That microbe is also called as an diazotrophs. Then what are the different types of biological nitrogen fixation? Here they are classified on based on the fixing biological organism. That is, there are two types: symbiotic and non-symbiotic nitrogen fixing bacteria. So in case of that symbiotic nitrogen fixation, as we know that the rhizobium plays very important role for the fixation of nitrogen in legume plants. Then regarding the free-living chemosynthetic Desulfivibrio thiobacillus bacteria that fix the atmospheric nitrogen. Then free-living fungi, yeast and frankie. And in case of blue-green algae, the Gliothecia, then Anabina, Plectonema. These are the BGA species or blue-green algae species that fix atmospheric nitrogen in rice crop. Okay, here in symbiotic, again we discuss in symbiotic, the fixation of free nitrogen by microorganism in soil living symbiotically inside the plants. So this is called as a symbiotic nitrogen fixing bacteria. So that, as we know, that symbiosis, that term was coined by the scientist D. Barry, that is Anton D. Barry. There are two types of nitrogen fixation in case of symbiotic: nodulated symbiosis, that is nodules. Okay, the knot-like structure is formed on the roots, in the roots of the leguminous plants like chickpea or gram. So nodule forming leguminous plants are the rhizobium plus Cicer arientum, that is gram. That is, rhizobium fix atmospheric nitrogen in the gram, or P, that is Pisum sativum, or glycine max, or in the soybean. The next, nodule formation in non-leguminous plants, that is Frankia plus Casuarina, okay, or in Marathi it is called as an suru. So Frankia is species of microorganism that forms the nodules in Casuarina plants. Then non-nodulation like Cycas plus Anabina species. Okay, here the nostoc, then oscillatoria, desulfivibrio, synchrochus. These are the some species that fix the atmospheric nitrogen. Next, non-symbiotic nitrogen fixation takes place. Which are the bacteria? Which are those bacteria? For example, the Azotobacter, Begerincia, Clostridium, Rhodopseudomonas. These are the non-symbiotic nitrogen fixation bacteria that fix the nitrogen without comes in contact with each other. That is, roots and microorganism, they cannot comes in contact with each other, and even though they fix the nitrogen in the such a cereal crops. Okay, here the nodule formation is takes place. Here it is seen in picture. Here the nodules are formed. Here the nodules are formed on the roots of the plants. Nodule formation in legume plants, Caesareanthemum, that is around the chickpea plants or harbara, in Marathi is called as an harbara, that rhizobium fix the nodulation. And in case of that, in case of non-leguminous plants, in ulnus plant, in the roots nodules of ulnus plants, what happens? Frankia form the nodules in the ulnus, roots of the ulnus. Then associative nitrogen fixation, the bacteria like Azospirillum and Acetobacter that fix the nitrogen fixation associatively. Okay, for example, in near about in sugarcane plants, that associative nitrogen fixation is takes place. So this is about the biological nitrogen fixation. So there are three types of biological nitrogen fixation: symbiotic, asymbiotic, and associative symbiotic. So if you have any difficulty in that topic, so you can ask me. Thank you.